The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And into the end zone. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. They send the tight end in motion. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Willis. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'll try to get him,
Syracuse
man.
needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And we talked about this at half, man. They've got...
Let's go! Let's go! Bullshit!
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The
time,
lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. Can't get him to the ground. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Coach keep calling this bullshit, bro.
Still some
I'm
work
not
to do
listening
on
to you.
second down.
I'm doing what I do. Honey badger shit.
Pocket breaking down.
Yeah!
And down he goes at the 33. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and
Let's go.
You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Let's go.
I can play this guy.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
Let's go.
You gotta love that.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
10 sacks, bro. It's got to be a
so
team
hard
record.
for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
You got him.
He won't get there.
You ran nigga over and hurt him. Offense some shit, y'all, but come on. Gotta give him another shot. Here we go.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Hurley.
Got it.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short.
Look at that shit.
In the middle, it's Hurley. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down.
I should have just.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, say to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Yeah, there,
Going to try to get it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the defense, there's...
There we go. There we go.
Offense working from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Intercepted.
Let me get this.
That is the last thing they needed. And he'll be marked.
Clip that. Fucking Syracuse, man.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to
Score.
work. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Right on the money. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
It's complete. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Nice move to pick up yardage. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage.
I get what you're thinking, Coach. These niggas is trying to kill us.
Play, it's 2nd and 10.
Well,
wants to go up top. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain. And
because he won't call the right shit, huh?
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Quarterback on the keeper.
Bro, you just
and he
let
was
him go past
fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
He wants it all. Touchdown, Orange.
Wow. Wow.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
He's sent attackers
A
everywhere.
negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The short hands. It's Hurley. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
They got their last quarterback.
Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down.
And he's all bottled up, and
the
now
ball.
it's worse. The ball's loose.
Let's
He is
go!
stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
We got
Man down on the
16
play as the
sacks in
officials
one
take a break to let.
game. This Syracuse game, legendary. Damn. We can't let no
The
Syracuse
Orange have the
heroes
ball
be
back
born.
and ready to go to work.
We can't let
They weren't
no
able to move it on their
Syracuse
last
heroes be
possession,
born
ended
locking.
up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Wants to throw on
No
1st
Syracuse
down.
heroes.
Unloads to the
What am I doing?
wideout. And this will be incomplete.
my
A
dude
big
up. My dude
hit
gotta try
there,
to keep
forces
the ghost.
2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Fucking him up. I ain't calling that for safety blitz. We gave a touchdown on that shit.
So now it's 2nd and long.
We'll try it anyway. We'll take some false on.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
Oh, I thought he was trying to throw
Thanks
that
to
shit right here,
Brown.
boys.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to
I'm
dial
getting
up
my
plays
ass
intended
cursed
for you,
out.
especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.